Hey guys, so I apologize for the cat litter box in the background. It is obviously nighttime, as you can tell from out the windows, and all of the animals are in the room. Fleur's actually playing with Henry right now. I don't think you can see. Fleur's, come here. Here's Mrs. Fleurs, since you guys haven't seen her in a while. And that is Henry trying to jump and get her. Is this your favorite? Is this your favorite toy? Your living toy? He is obsessed with her. Absolutely obsessed. Anyways, today I wanted to talk about patience. Obviously the pets don't really have patience. They're all in the room. Pumpkin is sitting over there. I think you can kind of see him. But it's important to have patience. I know on social media it's the same thing as comparison. You see people that are successful and you're like, oh, they're special, oh, they know people, and that may be true. Personally, I don't really think anybody's special. I think everybody has their unique talents, no matter what that is. I think everybody's a genius in their own way. I'm not saying they're maybe classified as a genius in a traditional sense, but I do think that everybody has their skill set, and you can learn from everybody. But there's certain people that really stand out because they have made a name for themselves. They've become successful, and everybody has their definition of success. What I might think of as successful may not be successful to you. Personally, my definition is actually being truly happy in your life. And personally, I do want, like, in the future, I want to have enough money to be able to do things in a humanitarian sense, but also have a large family and be able to travel and support them in that way. But everybody's definition is different. But that goes into the patience aspect. When you look at these people and you're saying all of these limiting beliefs that you can't do this because these people are doing this, whatever it is. So let's say, let's think about, I don't know, a quantum physicist. Someone that's a quantum physicist that's really good in his or her field, and they have become extremely successful because they discovered something that nobody else has. And you think, wow, how lucky are they? But what you don't see is all of the hours and hours and hours and hours of hard work. Thomas Edison, I don't know how many times, I think it's like 10,000 times or whatever, until he was able to make something that was successful. You see it time and time again. There's no overnight success, no matter what it is. Yes, there might be these lucky moments, but in the end, like for example, if we're talking about YouTube, if someone does become viral, let's say even on their first video, I'm not saying that this will be the case, but more than likely, if someone is viral on a video, it doesn't mean that they're going to be successful in the long run. Typically, the people that get viral videos that are successful are people that have been putting in at least, well, I would say at least a year or so of really putting in a lot of effort. Any YouTuber that I look up to, they've put in at least a year worth of effort, and that isn't just like posting once every few months. It's being consistent And that's the main name of the game, is consistency when it comes to patience. You have to just trust and believe that things are going to get better. And this goes for other things in your life. For me, and I know I've talked about love in many videos because I've just said this before, but I am a hopeless romantic. I truly do believe that I will find a guy, and maybe I already know that guy, either through the internet or through my actual in-person experiences, or maybe I haven't met them, but I know that one day that's going to happen, and I have patience. I'm not going to settle for something lesser than what I want. And this isn't, again, me seeking perfection, it's just having patience. And it could be also as in knowing that one day I will be successful. And again, it's not going to be overnight. It definitely hasn't ever been an overnight thing for me, but I know eventually, if I'm consistent with what I'm doing and I work hard and smart, it's eventually going to happen. And if it doesn't happen in the way that I thought it would happen, maybe it would even be better than what I thought. And this goes for everything. If you don't, at least for me, I appreciate things a lot more when I have had to wait for something. And this goes for people, and it also goes for experiences. If I'm handed something right away, I don't appreciate it as much. And that's really the bottom line of waiting for things and being patient. I just really wanted to talk about this today, and I don't know if this is going to really resonate with anybody, but if it does, let me know in the comments below. Also, I wanted to say from my last video when I was talking about comparison, little boy? Okay. Is this going to be a tradition that we have where I have to hold you in the videos? Comparison is, I was not trying to say that I don't think I'm pretty or something like that. I obviously am not the most attractive person in the world. I don't know if anybody can really claim that, because there's so many different factors. And I know that I'm not perfect, of course, but I haven't come to accept the way I look. And I guess physically I have been well received in person by people, but it still doesn't make comparison any lesser. I think anybody compares themselves to people, like I said, and even people that you think maybe are perfect or your idealized version still at some point compare themselves. So I hope that this video was helpful. Also, if you have any video recommendations, I have a lot of different ideas, but I want to do stuff that you guys would be able to relate to and want to see. This again was kind of more off the cuff. I wanted to talk about this for some reason today. Alright, you wanna go see your Fleurs? Again, he's obsessed with Fleur. Oh, by the way, I didn't even notice Fleur's on the counter. You're on Travis Fleur's. Do you like my scarf? She's a cute girl. But yeah, so if you guys have any video ideas, I would love to hear them. Also, I really want to start interviewing people on this channel. So it doesn't have to be necessarily MBTI or socionics related, but I just want to interview people. So if you would like to interview, I would like to kind of have a game plan in place. I don't want to just necessarily meet someone right off on like Google Hangout or something, like filming the video. But I have reached out to a few people about potentially doing an interview in the future. And if you would be interested, or if you know someone that would be interested in interviewing, please let me know. And I know I look pretty silly with Flare on me, just chilling like this. But I hope you guys have a great day, and again, I'm sorry for this cat litter box situation. In a few months, or even just a couple of months, this situation will be a lot nicer. But bear with me. I want to continue posting, so it's going to be a little interesting, won't it, Flares? Is that little boy trying to jump? Alright. Say bye. Bye, Bruce. Bye, Bruce. Bye, Bruce.